Great day, everybody. Ed Dudley with We Are Connected, coming back at you again with another conversation. And I'm excited to have attorney extraordinaire on the line today. Hey, Lauren, how are you doing?
Well, how are you, Ed?
I'm doing great. Thanks for spending a little time with us. I just wanted to introduce you to the network out there and people to learn what you guys are doing and who you are. So with that being said, we'll jump right into it. Tell the people who you are and what you do.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Again, name's Lauren Maxie, attorney at NC Planning. My day-to-day really focuses around the personal planning side. So I like to call it the fun, happy side of being an attorney, of planning and protecting for the future. So whether it's helping a family get an estate plan in place, that's the typical wills, trust, power of attorneys that you hear about, to helping someone plan for a loved one for long-term care. That's kind of the elder law side of practice, where they may be wondering how they're going to pay for skilled nursing or assisted living, looking at what benefits are available there, to helping someone after the passing of a loved one. So that's the estate administration side of the practice, dealing with the clerk of court process and how to get assets efficiently over to their loved ones. Again, really focusing on it from a place of helping and peace of mind. Taking things and burdens off of client shoulders is really what we tend to enjoy and strive to help people with day to day.
Absolutely love it. So, we're in COVID-19 and, how are you and the business and everyone doing during this time?
Yeah, thanks for asking. It is a time of change, a time of strife for everyone. Fortunately for us, we have been able to switch to working remotely. Our team was already well positioned to be able to do that. We already kind of work from home 1 day a week. So switching to every day a week, I miss my team. I miss clients. But the day-to-day operations for us really have not changed. If anything, it's kind of amped up and puts into perspective the importance of these planning documents, as you can imagine, of having a healthcare power of attorney or a HIPAA authorization to be able to step in and talk to doctors and take care of loved ones. Incredibly important. So we actually had a little initiative when everything started of, hey, just if you need a healthcare power of attorney, go to this site. Here's our website. Put in some information and complimentary healthcare power of attorney for people. So it's just, again, doing the right thing, trying to help people out. Big picture, it's all about peace of mind and taking care of our loved ones. So we've, like I said, been very fortunate to be able to continue on operations. The biggest little hurdle that we've come across, as I think we touched on previously, signing of estate plans, where it's a little more formal of a process given the gravity of what you're doing there, of signing the last will and testament. Typically, we're sitting around a conference room table with a witness or two witnesses and a notary, and you're having to affirm all your wishes and go through this formal process. As you can imagine, nowadays, sitting around a conference room table in a small conference room, not exactly what you're comfortable with. So we got creative with it, where we did a safe signing event, and we're continuing to do them on a regular basis, and it started in our parking lot. If you can imagine how lovely this was. We have a lovely landlord that let us do this, but we put out a tent, put out a table. Everyone was well over 6 feet away, like 10 feet away from the table. Everything was sanitized down. We set out documents. People drove up. They had a half an hour time slot, would drive up, get out of their car, sign their documents, leave their ID there, walk away from the table. Notary would walk in, review everything, and say, yep, you're good to go. We'd walk, they'd come get their ID. And so it was a little bit of a back and forth dance of practicing the social distancing, but still getting stuff done. So it's now moved into our lobby, which has also ample space, but that's been the biggest hiccup of how do we get that done in a safe manner, safe environment for everyone. Because it's important. We've got a lot of clients that are in that kind of demographic that has severe concerns with everything. Everyone has concerns, but if those are immune compromised or some of the elderly, just taking every precaution that we can for them, for sure.
So one of my favorite questions to ask, because I get some amazing answers, is have you, during this whole season of COVID, have you found a silver lining?
Oh gosh. You know what? I think I have. And it is, I tend to try and take a positive spin on things. And the silver lining, I think, is valuing the importance of communications and staying in touch. And I mean, I was joking with someone the other day, but if I had known the last time I was going to hug my parents was the last time I was going to hug them for months and months and months,
Wow.
I probably would have held on a little bit longer, you know? So it's those things where kind of take a step back, check about what's really important in the world of being able to hug your loved ones. It ranks up there for sure, for sure.
This is true. This is true. And you were actually the first one that actually said something like that.
Oh gosh, I'm sappy.
Somebody a little tighter and a little longer. I absolutely love that.
For sure.
So what are you working on these days?
What am I working on? Working on a lot. So again, we're very fortunate to still be fully operational. We know a lot of fellow attorneys and businesses out there that are not as busy or completely having to shutter their operations right now. So right now I'm trying to keep the practice kind of smooth rolling, everyone being disjointed and working remotely. But like I said, we've got a great team in place, so it doesn't really require that much management. My day-to-day is still focused on my practice of estate plans, getting those done. Estate administration has been a big area for us, but it's also a little sticky right now because the clerk of court is on kind of a reduced schedule and filing dates have been pushed, thankfully. We've gotten reprieves on some of those filing dates, but that's probably one of the most frustrating areas for clients because things are just not getting processed as we would like. Or when we're reaching out to banks for information, it takes a little longer for processing. So trying to manage expectations there is a big part of my day-to-day because that's already upsetting enough as it is going through that estate administration process. The more we can do to kind of calm things down and make people aware of realistically what timelines we're looking at. A lot of client touches going on there.
So as a community, how can we support you?
Oh, that's an excellent question. I think spreading the word. I mean, it's tough because I feel like COVID-19 has brought some of this to light of people are talking a little bit more about healthcare and all of that. But just asking the question of your loved ones of, do you have a healthcare power of attorney? Do you have a HIPAA authorization and who is it and how would they step in to help? Can't tell you how often we've had the conversation just recently of we put this on the back burner. We knew we needed to take care of mom or dad, or we thought they had done their planning and nothing was done. And now we're having to go to the court to get guardianship and in more of an emergency type situation. So have the proactive conversations with your loved ones. It always starts with just a conversation. And I think coming from a place of love and caring is always the best path forward. But do you have a plan in place? If not, give us a call. It's just a conversation. There's no commitment for those estate planning consultations. Just sit down, learn a little bit about it. What is it? Why do I need it? And it's all about empowering people with those decisions rather than the fear of the unknown. I feel like that can paralyze sometimes. So just starting a conversation around that, I think that would be a big help for a lot of families out there.
That is absolutely great. And last question is, how can people find you?
How can people find us? ncplanning.com, baby. North Carolina, just like North Carolina, but ncplanning.com now all day long. Got a lot of fun information on there.
Okay, well, great. We thank you for your time. And I personally want to thank you for that pro bono work when COVID first came out and people were moving, social distancing and didn't know what to do. And you guys stepped up to do a lot of pro bono work around that. So on behalf of the community, thank you for that. I also want to thank you for spending a little time with me today.
Thank you for having me. It's always a joy to talk with you. I appreciate it.
Love talking with you as well. To those who tuned in, this has been another Connected Conversation with attorney Lauren Maxie at NC Planning. Definitely go to their website, ncplanning.com. Like she said, there's a lot of great information out there. Just if you want to just get educated, just take a look at the site. And then if you got questions, give them a call. They are absolutely amazing. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate all of you. Until next time, be blessed, everyone. Take care.